What do we do with these?
We just throw them away.
Hey, what do I do with this junk mail?
Just throw it away.
What am I supposed to do with this box?
Just throw it away.
Hey dude, what should we do with these bottles?
Just throw them away.
What do we do with the grass clippings?
We just throw them away.
Where does the garbage go? It just goes away.
We all make garbage, but we seldom consider where the garbage goes. We tell each other that it goes away, but where is away? Since the early 70s, the 4 counties of the West Central Iowa Solid Waste Association have been landfilling our wastes. We bury 1,335,000 tons of resources in 125 acres of land. The Shelby County landfill closed in 1994. The Guthrie County landfill closed in 1998, and the Crawford County landfill closed in 2007. Each of these sites is a natural wildlife habitat area. Now there are transfer stations at the closed landfill. Garbage and recyclables are dumped at these transfer stations and hauled in semis to Carroll. The Carroll County landfill in Carroll is now the only landfill serving the 4-county area. And this landfill is where we bury 53,000 tons of waste every year from all the people and businesses in Guthrie, Crawford, Shelby, Carroll counties, and several small communities. For almost 60,000 people, this is where away is. On average, more than 150 garbage trucks come to the landfill. They cross the scales, drive to the working face, and dump their loads. The trash is compacted and covered every day, and the next day's trash is added to it. Day after day, week after week, the landfill grows. The modern sanitary landfill is a safe way to protect groundwater and surface water, but this is not a good place for our resources to go away. Resources like paper, plastic, glass, fabric, and metals should not go away. They should come back to us. They should be used, reused, and recycled over and over again. In 1990, the association began a recycling program to recover and reuse resources and to save landfill space. Since then, the association has recycled 250 million pounds of material. Recyclables are brought to the facility and dumped on the tipping floor. The mixed recyclables are put on a conveyor and sorted into the various commodities. Glass, aluminum, steel cans, plastic bottles, and papers have been recycled since the beginning. Televisions, computers, hard drives, and printers are recycled. Even shingles can now be recycled and used in asphalt mix on our roads in Iowa. Glass is infinitely recyclable. We've recycled over 12,000 tons of food and beverage glass, enough to make 30 million new quart canning jars. The association has recycled over 4,000 tons of steel cans, enough to build 27 500,000-gallon water towers. All clear and colored plastic containers are recyclable in our area. We've recycled enough plastic to make more than 3 million fiber-filled jackets or 3.5 million board feet of composite plastic lumber. Even though our communities have been recycling for a long time, our recycling habits have waned. The state of Iowa has recognized that we don't recycle enough for our resources and will consider a landfill surcharge to make garbage disposal more expensive and encourage us to recycle more. To prevent that from happening, we need to reinvigorate our recycling habits. We need to remember that things we can recycle at the curb or at the drop-off centers are glass, aluminum cans, plastic bottles, newspapers, magazines. If our garbage haulers provide us with recycling services, we should set out our recyclables next to the garbage. If we live in rural areas, we should bring our recyclables to a city drop-off station or the county transfer station. Each county website has the locations of the drop-off locations and transfer stations with maps. Businesses recycle too. As business owners, we can recycle all the same things that residents do, either with a separate container for recycling or a special blue business recycling bag. We can recycle when we are away from home. The association has many recycling containers at post offices, banks, and hospitals. Schools have recycling containers for bottles and cans at sporting events. Recycling saves important resources from going away forever. And it also saves money. Taking recyclables to the transfer station or drop-off bin is free. Business recyclables have no fees at the recycling center or transfer station, while garbage costs $41 per ton. Many businesses find that if they recycle, they can pay for a smaller garbage container or have their trash container emptied less often, saving them money on trash disposal. Recycling is something that most of us do and most of our neighbors do. In a recent survey of residents in the four-county area, 91% said they recycle at home. Another 28% said they would recycle more if they knew how or where to recycle. Recycling will help leave resources for our children and grandchildren to use in their lives. A recent study by the International Solid Waste Institute noted that we presently consume 3 worlds' worth of resources, and we only have one planet to mine them from. Recycling and reuse of materials is necessary if our children are to have the kinds of lifestyles that we want them to enjoy. Each of us can take steps to recycle and create a legacy. When you make dinner tonight, recycle your cans and milk bottles. In your business, use the blue bags and recycle cardboard. At the game, recycle your bottles. When you clean out your car, recycle your cans. Remember, we don't throw our waste away. It goes into a landfill and the resources are lost to us. We must remember to recycle as much as we can and keep our resources returning to us over and over again. We each have opportunities every day to reinvigorate recycling and leave our community a better place. Here's where you can go for more information on how you can recycle and keep your resources from going away.